Welcome. Welcome to day 18 of 30 of our 30 Sits in 30 Days workshop, Meditation for Recovery as presented by the Wise Friends Network. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for continuing your journey into week 3 now of our 30 Sits in 30 Days workshop, a Buddhist meditative practice for recovery from addictions of all kind, whether it's abuse of alcohol, drugs, behavior addictions, process addictions, all are welcome here. And in today's practice, we're going to expand. We're going to expand to additional heart practice called an equanimity practice, an equanimity meditation. And equanimity is traditionally the fourth of what's called the Brahma Viharas, or more easily put, the heart practices. And once we've learned the heart practices of metta, loving kindness, compassion, and unattached appreciative joy, equanimity allows us balance in our practice, balance in our lives. And for those of us who have codependency issues or perhaps control issues to a certain capacity, as most addicts will openly admit, wanting to control the outcomes and behaviors of others, much of the equanimity practice is learning balance, you know, equanimity or being equanimous. And it's the fourth of the heart practices, and it allows us to balance our practice of our metta, loving kindness, and compassion for others, our appreciative joy for others without getting lost in emotion. So today's practice will be a shorter introductory practice to equanimity. It'll be probably about 12 to 14 minutes in length. So thank you so much for your interest in Buddhist practice and its applications for recovery from addiction. And thank you so much for joining us for day 18 now of our 30 Sits in 30 Days workshop. And away we go. If not done so already, feel free to find a comfortable way to sit. Allow your attention to settle into the present time experience of the body as it is, closing your eyes and beginning to relax any physical tension that's held in the body. And with this meditation, as with most of our workshop, we'll take 2 deep intentional breaths just to center ourselves and honor this moment. Taking a deep breath in, a deep breath out, another deep breath in, and a deep breath out. And we'll begin this heart practice by doing a little bit of relaxation to begin. It's hard to do the heart practices if we're experiencing any physical discomfort or physical anxiety. And just begin to relax any tension that you feel being held in your body at the beginning of the sit. You can start by softening the belly. You can relax the eyes and jaw. You can allow the shoulders to fall naturally away from the head. And just release any tension that's being held in the shoulders or upper back. And we'll just spend the first minute or so of this practice easing into the present moment time experience of the mind and body simply as it is right here, right now, without judgment, without attachment, without aversion, just a radical acceptance of this moment right here, right now. And having taken at least a moment or so to settle into present time awareness, we'll begin this heart practice by reflecting on your deepest desire for happiness, deepest desire for happiness and freedom, freedom from suffering, both for yourself and for all living beings. Reflect on your desire to, to be helpful to others, to be beneficial to others, to serve the needs of others, and to be compassionately engaged in the world. And reflect on both the joy and the sorrow that exist in the world today. Reflect on your kind heart and your desire to help others, be kind to others, to be compassionate. And as you reflect on your desire to be kind to others, compassionate to others, to be engaged in the world, allow your heart's truest longing for truth and well-being to come to the forefront of your consciousness. And with this practice, with each breath, see if you can breathe into the heart center. Imagine breathing directly in and out of the heart. The acknowledgement of your need to balance, your pure intention for creating positive change and for compassion and kindness, with the reality of your inability to control others. Reflecting on healthy boundaries and the desire to help others and be kind and compassionate to others, but also to acknowledge that we are not in control of the actions and behaviors of others, their thoughts, their feelings. And your phrases for this heart practice on equanimity can be as simple as the following. All beings are responsible for their own actions. Suffering or happiness is created through one's relationship to experience, not by experience itself. The freedom and happiness of others is dependent on their actions, regardless of my well wishes for them. In the equanimity practice, we are learning to balance our pure intentions, our kind intentions, our compassionate intentions with our inability to control others. We are learning healthy boundaries, All beings are responsible for their own actions. Suffering or happiness is created through one's relationship to experience, not by experience itself. The freedom and happiness of others is dependent on their actions, not my well wishes for them. All beings are responsible for their own actions. Suffering or happiness is created through one's relationship to experience, not experience itself. The freedom and happiness of others is dependent on their actions, not my well wishes for them. Now it's time to let go of the phrases. Bring attention back to your breath and body, investigating the sensations and emotions that are present now. And then, whenever you're ready, you can allow your eyes to open and bring your attention back to your surroundings.